Hey guys, a little update. So you may have noticed Joe suddenly left last campaign. So due to elections coming up, the 11 Labs app that the editor uses took off Joe's voice for election integrity. So Joe will be out of the campaign for a while, the editor is assuming. So in the meantime, I will narrate what Joe's character is doing periodically until the app restores Joe's voice. His character will rejoin the others as soon as possible, but it'll probably be after the presidential election. We are terribly sorry about this, but we have no control over this. Now on to episode 5. Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 5. We're going to start off with having you all level up your characters. I'll do Thorns, as Joe left his character sheet for me.
So with my level up, nothing really changes?
With my level up, I get to choose an arcane tradition. I decided to go with the School of Conjuration.
For mine, I got more health and chose a few feats. The feats I chose are Great Weapon Master, Heavily Armored, and Heavy Armor Master.
For mine, I got the Fire Elemental Adapt and Sorcerer Magic Initiate as feats. And that's all that really changed.
Alright, for Joe's character, he wanted to choose Circle of the Land and the Coast options. Being his character is from the coast of Eldoria, he felt it was fitting. With that, we have a guest joining us for this session. Taylor Swift, come have a seat at the table.
Hey everyone, I appreciate the invite. Though I am confused as to why I'm in a presidential D&D campaign.
Simply put, the editor wants to turn this into AI presidents and more play D&D. It's his excuse to represent other classes and add excitement.
So eventually this party is going to be huge then.
Eventually, yes. His idea, however, is to have moments in the campaign where one or more characters are off doing stuff away from the party. Or have characters take a session or two break or something. Who knows what he'll come up with.
This could be exciting. I know I'm curious to see what all he does with this campaign moving forward.
I am too. I know he wants to experiment with as many races and classes as he can throughout this campaign. Plus, he has epic showdowns planned, which are going to be epic yet confusing for me.
What do you mean by epic showdowns?
Picture a battle with a lot of enemies, but a lot of people in your party as well.
That sounds awesome, not going to lie. However, hopefully it doesn't get confusing.
Yeah, I'm sure the editor has this figured out.
He wants to turn this into a campaign where story arcs can branch out and continue, with all kinds of excitement and adventures for the characters to embark on.
This is going to be exciting.
So I will also be cutting to the new background screen.
You seriously named your character Saylor Swiftblade. Super creative.
Donnie, you don't have to be a dick. Also, I completely forgot I had 1 damage to myself from drawing my rapier last session.
Also, there's an empty slot between Bill and Barack.
Also on Bill's hit points, the editor put a dash instead of a slash.
Are you guys players or critics? I mean, damn, you just keep nitpicking stuff.
A little constructive criticism doesn't hurt anyone.
All right, everyone, we need to reel it back in now. Taylor, tell us about your character.
Alright, I'm playing a tiefling rogue named Saylor Swiftblade. I chose a few feats for my rogue. I chose Observant, Sentinel, Tavern Brawler, Shadow Touched, and Telekinetic. Also, since the editor also likes Magic, the Gathering, as well as D&D, I gave my character a MTG background. My character is from the Ravnica Guild Dimir, and she's a Dimir operative.
All right, very nice. Let's get this story rolling once again. Saylor, you notice the party heading towards you as they're heading towards Eldoria. What do?
I will go hide and quietly follow them.
Give me a stealth check.
With my +7, that's a 25 nat.
You follow behind them completely undetected. How long do you want to follow them?
Can I tell anything about them yet? Like if they're trustworthy or not?
Give me an insight check.
With my -1, that's a 5.
All right, to you they seem untrustworthy.
All right, I want to climb up in some trees to get a high ground.
All right, roll for an athletics check.
Damn, I rolled a 4.
All right, Saylor, you don't notice a weak branch, and it snaps, sending you falling out of the tree. Beings you didn't make it very high up, you take no damage. But you immediately alert the party to you being behind them. You guys all turn towards Saylor.
Hey, who goes there? I say as I turn around.
I draw my great axe and stand ready.
I draw my short swords and say, "Look, travelers, I don't wish to fight, but I will."
Wait. What is this screen?
This is a battle map screen the editor is going to try.
Wait, so we have to fight Saylor now?
All up to you all.
Miss, let's be reasonable here. There's 4 of us and 1 of you, and you couldn't even beat me in a one-on-one match.
If I lower my weapons, how do I know you all won't kill me anyways?
You're just going to have to trust us. Thokk, put your axe away.
All right, I put away my great axe.
I put away my short swords.
Let's start over. What's your name, ma'am?
Tell me yours first.
All right, I'm Apollo Whisperwind. In front of me is Soren Fireheart. Behind me is Merlin Nightshade. And to the side of me is Thokk Gromash Jr.
All right, the name is Saylor Swiftblade.
All right, now let's get off on a better foot. Whereabouts are you heading?
Well, why should I tell you?
Because we could help you if you help us.
And why would you want to recruit a total stranger exactly?
We could just leave you here to fend for yourself.
Merlin, don't start. Anyways, if we happen to be going the same way, we could travel together.
It would make it easier and safer to travel together. I'm heading to Winfield.
The small town clear up north?
Yep, that's the one. Where are you guys headed?
We're all headed to Eldoria.
Oh, that's on my way to Winfield. I'll definitely travel with you guys.
All right, let's head out then and push on.
All right, Nat, we push on towards Eldoria.
All right, are you going to the coastal town first where Joe's character is from, or where are you headed?
I kind of feel bad going there without him, but it would be our best bet in finding these ruins.
All right, I'll say you make it to the coastal town of Eldoria called Marble Bay. It's called Marble Bay because the sand at the beaches are a pretty white color. With that being said, Bush Sr., come have a seat at the table.
Hello, everyone. It's nice to join. Hey, Dad, fancy seeing you here. I know, right, but I have to ask. How's my character supposed to be an arena champion and have him only be level 3?
Well, the rest of the party is level 2, and I didn't want a big level gap between party members. Anyways, Bush Sr., tell us about your character now.
All right, I am George Bush Sr., and I'm playing a half-orc barbarian named Thokk Gromash Sr. I chose Path of the Beast for him, and other than him being an arena champion, I really haven't worked on much of a backstory.
All right, before we get you to the party, I need to narrate Joe's character's update real quick.
His character's probably huffing a mysterious white powder, or he forgot where he was going and got lost in that swamp.
You really are a dick all the time, aren't you?
All right, everyone, let's reel it back in. We don't need to get sidetracked and get into arguments. Thorne is currently struggling through a swamp. He treads through the deep mud and water when he finally finds a small boat that clearly belonged to the hag that was defeated. Relieved, he climbs up in the boat and uses it to get the rest of the way out of the swamp. He makes it close to Arcanum, and now we're going to cut back to the party.
Wait, what do you mean by close to Arcanum?
You'll have to wait and find out.
Ooh, suspenseful.
All right, Thokk Sr., what are you currently doing?
I'm currently by the beach swinging my great axe into a tree stump practice dummy I set up.
All right, Thokk Jr., you notice your father practicing on the beach.
I shout, "Hey, Dad," as I make my way to him. "Hello, Junior," I say, still swinging my axe at the stump.
Well, we found your father.
So we should probably get to searching for these ruins.
"What ruins is your friend going on about here?" I say as I stop swinging my axe. "Well, allegedly there's ruins in the Enchanted Forest. I'm assuming you don't know anything about them. You mean the ruins no one has ever been able to find? Look, Junior, if there was ruins, someone would have found them by now.
Maybe so, but I've made it all the way here. I'm going to look.
You and thousands of others over the years have said the same thing."
Wait, what's going on with the screen, Nat?
The editor made other slides so he can switch screens to show who's talking.
Is it because my dad and I sound so much alike?
It is, yes. Anyways, let's get back to the game.
I look at Thokk Sr. and say, yes, but maybe we'll be the ones who find them. Think of the rewards that would bring.
This might be true, but the likelihood of finding them is minuscule. Dad, at least try to have a little faith. Okay, fine. The only reason I'm agreeing to go is because I haven't fought anything in a long time. How long has it been? Yesterday at the tavern over there, that fight was weak too. Oh my God, Dad, you never change.
Well, let's get going. I have a map the Wizard Council gave me.
Yesterday is not a long time of going without a fight, Senior.
I try to have a good fight at least once or twice a day. Keeps the blood flowing in multiple ways.
Oh my God, well, anyways, let's head on.
Yeah, let's see this map of yours.
All right, Nat, I show Thokk Sr. the map.
All right, Thokk Sr., you see the map shows an area that you haven't been through yet.
I look it over and shrug. At least I'll see something new on this journey. Still doubtful that we'll see any ruins.
Speaking of tavern, I feel like we should get something to eat and drink before heading off.
Well, of the 3 taverns in town, I'm banned from 2 of them. So we'll have to go to the one across town. Seriously, Dad, how many fights did you start at those taverns? One got mad at me when I put the bartender's face through the wall. The other tavern, I couldn't tell you how many fights I got into there. Some of them were pretty good, I might add.
Oh my God, please don't start a fight at this tavern we're going to.
Don't be a buzzkill. Fights are part of going to taverns.
Nat, I reluctantly follow them across town to the one tavern Thokk Sr. isn't banned from.
All right, you all make your way to the tavern across town. You go and sit in a table that seats 6.
All right, who needs their teeth knocked out here? I say, looking around. Dad, please don't start.
Senior, please don't start a tavern fight.
You can't go to a tavern and not get into a fight. I mean, come on, why else do you go to a tavern?
To eat food and get a couple drinks.
All right, a brute figure walks in and has a seat at a table.
Hell yeah, I call the brute a furry bitch and a flea bag.
Enraged, the brute shoots up and rushes over. I'm going to need everyone to roll for initiative.
I rolled a 13.
I got a 15.
I got an 18.
I got a 12.
I got a 4. And I got a 17.
And the brute got a 7. So the order will go Saylor, Thokk Sr., Merlin, Apollo, Soren, Brute, then Thokk Jr. So Saylor, you're up.
I draw my short swords.
To save time if you're going to attack with both for the 2-weapon fighting mechanic. Just roll for both attacks.
That's a 12 and a 17 to hit.
The 17 hits, but the 12 doesn't. Also, don't forget your sneak attack since the Brute is within 5 feet of an ally.
I got 4 damage for the short sword strike, plus an additional 1 damage for the sneak attack. I will then use my movement to move over by the door.
All right, Thokk Sr., you're up.
All right, I will first go into a rage. Then I will swing with my great axe. That's a 14 to hit and 13 damage.
Thokk Sr., your strike hits the Brute hard. Merlin, you're up.
All right, I will use some of my movement to move in range of the Brute, and then I will cast Firebolt. That's a natural 20 nat with my +5 to hit. That's a 25 to hit.
Hell yeah. Roll for damage, then double it.
I rolled a total of 7, so doubled. That's 14 damage, nat.
You're not going to believe me, but you rolled exactly enough damage to finish the Brute, as he had 14 hit points left. How do you want it to go down, Merlin?
I look at the Brute and say, "You messed with the wrong people, my friend." Then I scorch him in flames.
That was some good fighting right there, gang.
The bartender comes up. The editor didn't choose a voice for her, so I'll just voice her. She comes up and says, "Oh, thank God he's gone."
I'm guessing he caused trouble?
Oh my goodness, yes, and he's a thief too. If there's any way we could repay you, let us know.
Well, I can't speak for the others, but a place to rest would be nice.
Absolutely, though we only have 3 rooms available. Hope that's not a big deal.
Not at all. Saylor can have one room. Soren and Apollo could stay in one. Then I can crash with Thokk Jr. and Sr. if that's good with everyone.
Perfectly fine with me.
Sounds good to me as well.
And that's a nod from the rest of the group. Well, I think this is a good stopping point for this session. We're trying new things on this channel display and game-wise. Remember, the editor does this all from his phone. I'm sure he'll get better at editing and such as we go.
Thank you all so much for watching, and we hope you will enjoy what we are doing with this campaign.
Remember, from here on out, it will be AI presidents and more play D&D, so you will never know who the editor will add from time to time.
Thank you for watching.
And we hope everyone has a great night or day.
And remember, it's not a tavern visit without a good fight.